Alright, so we're going to place V1 for our right-sided EKG on the opposite side that we would do a regular EKG. So it's going to be the fourth intercostal space. We'll next place V4 mid-clavicular right under the pec. V3 will go in between V2 and V4. We'll then place V6 mid-axillary on the same intercostal space as V4, and then V5 goes in between V4 and V6. Our limb leads are going to still be the same. We have upper right, upper left, and then we can move down to the calves for our lower limb leads. By placing them on the extremities instead of the lower abdomen, we will get less artifact in our waveform. We can then go ahead and hook up our patient just as we normally would. Left lower goes on the left lower. You hold this for me, sir.
Sure.
And then we have V5. V6. V4. This will be left upper. And we'll also have right lower, right upper, V1, V2, and V3. Now that we have the patient hooked up, we can look at our rhythm. We'll wait for our red dot to turn green. When we're happy with our waveform, we press the EKG button once. We'll give the green dot again. We still have to enter the patient data. Typically, we'll be able to scan the patient's armband, but he's not a real patient at the moment. We can hit F1 for patient data. At this point, we would scan the armband, but if we have to manually enter it, we can. And we can just type in the person's name. Our ID number would go here. We can type in 8 zeros if the patient doesn't have an armband. Our visit number can be the numbers 1 through 9. Age is not required. Gender is male for this patient. And we can put in the patient's race. The technician number is going to be your 4-digit code. And location is 400 for the ER. The room number will be the number that you scan this patient in. So if we were in resus 4, we can do R-4. A tech note can be any reason that you may have to do this without scanning the patient. Now we have the patient in, we can press the EKG button. It'll take a screenshot to see what we're printing, and we can press F1 to continue or print our EKG. We can reprint what we have already printed by hitting the copy key, or F1. And it'll give us the same exact EKG that we have already printed. When we're done with this patient, we can select next patient and move on.